So for me to know that it is really good anime, it's really great anime, above average anime. It's a story about a man who is immortal, but not just that. It's about a fantasy where there's a lot of oops, sorry, but there's a lot of lands and fantasy stuff about a group of young guys who you know from a village that has this ratio of uh ratio or that need to sacrifice and got deceived by Yanome that they need to sacrifice to gain like to have a good to get the sense of justice and heroism or something. So it's about communists who Yaname who is deceived this stupid less technological village to do what they wanted to do, which is a really good background plot with these Perona and Mash trying to survive and other thing happen. And about in the first episode of this anime is just masterpieces I say. I don't know why people call this anime to your mediocrity, but everything about this anime is really good. And so in the first episode we see that Fushi, which is we don't know his name. So Fushi, who is in the Antarctic ish type of continent, and which kind of not too developed, which we could say that only developed countries in this world is in this world of fantasy is Yanome, which I assume this is fantasy because there's a world, there's stuff that not exist in real life that could only exist in the fantasy and the Vietnam and stuff. So we could safe to say that it is indeed a fantasy world, not the past world, not the world in the past. So that's it. I would really appreciate the world building of this anime. So like as I say, took it from the genre. So as I say, and the story about Perona older sister, which is actually kind of good because his her sister is just like got sacrificed and she left them to go to the other's country to escape. So it is the story about her older sisters got sacrificed because if you could say this fit as is his older sister, her older sister. So her older sister just got sacrificed by the bad spirits of the village. So she's needs to scram and leave because she's too scared of she is too scared. So her dream is to making is to not is to just per get destroy this ritual of sacrifice, which is such a nonsense as her other sister just died because of that, which as I it's kind of such a sad story because I can't imagine myself dying for someone else's sakes, even if that younger sister, because I'm such a coward that I know that I wanted to die, but I don't want to die by a force of animal or something. I just wanted to die by natural causes because it's too painful. So after this it's just And when I think about it, it's really sad that her older sister, just to protect her, she need to, protect her by just like, you know, just sacrifice herself. So the spirit bear, which is actually a large bear, just eating the kids who got sacrificed. So I don't know why they, me people just not just get the kids to be that slave and not, killing people for no reason. So like after March and Perena got help because they are kind of interested in Fushi. I think, and I don't understand Perena and why Perona and this Marsh got help, because I think that Perona need because Perona needed to like because Perona in the first place uh got to die with the bass and like doesn't do anything to be helping, like doesn't do anything special, so why they got to survive. Like this girl, maybe soldier girls, that soldier girl just helped them for no reason. So this is really a shock that this old woman is just actually a shaman that actually just like she just chooses the one that is prettiest, beautiful, like because and reveal the truth that is actually Yanome is this communist party that is gonna, you know that is gonna seize the village for like no reason at all. So like it's kind of shocked that this it's kind of shocked that these people just these these people just like, doing things for killing people for no reason. Why I just think that they should just get the kids to be the slave instead, so they just, at least not die for no reason. And why just, why just not just deploy, just let the spirit bat just go when they does not have any food, they will die. Why just let spirit bat live, like they will cause this trouble for you. So actually we know now that soldiers and stuff is, the one that wanted to, the one that is fault. That's I because I'm actually amazed that these soldiers from Yanome is actually a communist party to comes and kill them. So like after this, it's just so these Perona and the Perona escape grape just actually, goes about know that Fushi is just immortal guys, and and like he he could change forms, and they're not, you know interested or does not that's not, curious about them at all, because he's just I think that the fantasy world, and there's a lot of, amazing stuff on. There's just, not curious. Just this is from village that I think this world has a lot of stuff to explore, and think that this is one of them. So like Marsh just, go shopping, which is I don't know why that this show just got much to roam around for no reason. I think, or to make them just, kind of trust them or something. So I don't know. And Marsh just don't know the letters about them. Just don't know how to write, and that both pray just where their village is. So these soldiers girls just Ayase, yeah, is her name is Ayase. I don't and I'm quite not sure, but this guy is just like you know going through this getting the map out, and like the soldiers does not wanted them to see because of the fact that for some reason that they because Perena and March doesn't need to know, maybe they go back and spread the rumors about their plans or something. So this is actually about the map about that village and like continents and stuff. This is actually a fantasy, so and like I think it's quite like Avatar: The Lost Airbnb. So I just watched them later. It's just quite interesting in this kind of anime. Now that I watched Prince Nana there, so this anime Avatar: The Lost Airbnb is quite resemble to. So you see that this girl is like Japanese, like this girl just eat like really she's just you know express her beauty or something and want them to love. I don't know, or just flexes or something. So like this this guy is just Fushi just eat like a fucking shit, and like we knew that me and this and that village is just too different. Like they eating like doesn't need forks or anything else. So at last, I don't know why they need to get sleeping pills to them. Like they could just catch them. Oh, maybe they escaped or something. So I don't know. So like at last they got catches, which is not quite surprised because I don't know why they catches these two girls, because like this anime is just quite kind of norm. The reason in this anime is just kind of too vague, I would say. Like a lot of things happen for kind of no reason, or maybe there's a reason, but later on this the episode. So so they just experiment and think that he has the key to something to make me better. Like maybe they just want to create immortal soldiers, like Jinsei. Okay, so like Fushi and Marsh just gotten pushing together and finding Parena on the second floor, and like they need to send these kind of stuff to Parena and send kind of arrows or something, and I don't understand why like Marsh and Marsh and this Perona just don't use Fushi to be cushion for them to fall down and not actually die. So like days Fushi just digging the hole and comes for no reason, and comes here in the bad spirit for no reason, and like because she's just doing things like he's just doing things to that his instincts. So actually just like Perona just planning to fake illness of this old woman, and like killing the gods and transform to the good, and given the then kill the spirit bear, and you know destroy the ritual. Okay, so like why does Perona needed to got just why does Perona not just cut the spirit bear for does not need to kill him, and just getting the fur to the village, or maybe cut their head, or maybe this is hate, so I don't know. So like Perona just planning, and like Marsh need to tending the spirit bath, and like Perona need to just you know go on to escape into the spirit bath. Escape into the prison realm of these two, which is called with Fushi and like Marsh, and so these three and so Marsh just fighting, and these three trying to escape together to kill the spirit bear and destroying the ritual, which is quite a good plot because I'm not sure where to go if because this anime is a story about the the life of an immortal man who is seeing a lot of people pain and suffering. So it's quite good. So though, so